welcome to Tarot and Chill. My name's Nisha, and this is a pick a card reading to find out who will you marry. I've got 5 groups for you to choose from today. Group 1 is the orange gummy sweet. Group 2 is the red gummy sweet. Group 3 is purple. Group 4 is green. And group 5 is yellow. Please pause the video now if you need to take a moment to make your choice. Otherwise, I'll see you in your reading. All the timestamps will be in the description box. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much to everyone who's already subscribed, booked readings with me, donated, liked my videos, and left me lovely comments. I'm so grateful for you guys. See you in your reading. This reading is for you if you chose the orange sweet. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages, and you have patient with me. Nighttime. And has lovely pieces to wear. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 8th house. This transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. Even have the 2 wedding rings on this card. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have Virgo, I analyze. So obviously could be a Virgo person, could also be a Scorpio person. But the signs are never important. Then from the Divine Animals Oracle, you have Owl, Wisdom. And from the Elemental Oracle, which is really new, you have Transformation, Pressure. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have 3 of Wands, Virtue. Art, Temperance. And the Hanged Man. And then finally from the Tarot of the Divine, you have the King of Swords, the 5 of Cups, and the King of Coins. So double King energy. So I feel like this person, I feel like for the majority of you it's a masculine, but if they're not a masculine, they might be quite in touch with their masculine side. And that doesn't mean that they are masculine. Like if they are a woman, that wouldn't mean that they're a masculine woman. It would just mean that they're very powerful. They're very good at like going after what they want. They've probably, male or female, they've built up a strong empire for themselves. They're very much in control of their situation through their experience and their hard work. They might be in quite a good financial situation, I'm seeing. Because I feel like they have worked very hard and they do work very hard. And I feel like they're very patient with me, Temperance, and the Hanged Man. This person's very good at just chilling, just relaxing, enjoying life, not rushing. They don't feel the need to force things. They don't feel the need to They don't feel the need to be too loud or too insistent on anything. They're very understanding, very compassionate. And yeah, very in control, I'm seeing. They might have a lot of different responsibilities. They might have a job and a side job. I'm seeing this person, like they might have a job that makes them money. And then maybe something that they're like an expert in that might not make them money, but is like more of what's interesting to them, I'm seeing. But it really does feel like they have expertise. But this person, despite their hard working and trying to stay on top of things, they might be very very calm and kind of at a pause right now in their life. Like maybe they've got to a point where they can pause a little bit, or maybe they're having some kind of emotional ups and downs. I'm feeling mainly downs at the moment. But in general, this person might be a little bit prone to depression. They might be somebody who just feels things very deeply, really feels all the pain of the world. And I feel like right now that might be causing them to have a break. Kind of just chill, take some time out. But this person's been formed by difficult experiences. So I do feel like they very much know how to transform sadness and turn it into success. This person, they're like a diamond. They're formed by pressure and by heat. So they can take it. They can take these kind of difficult situations where they have to stay in balance, stay in control. They're very, very good at that. But yeah, like I said, this person could be a Virgo, I'm seeing. They could be a Scorpio. They could be, like I said, signs don't matter because I'm seeing loads. I'm seeing Pisces, I'm seeing Sagittarius. And yeah, then it could be an earth sign, it could be an air sign. So it's basically everyone, which is why I prefer for you guys to just focus on the energy. This person might be a night owl with nighttime and owl being here. I feel like this person likes to stay up late. This person's schedule might be really, really late compared to most people's. Also, I'm feeling like they might have insomnia, I'm seeing. And yeah, I really feel like most of their time is spent during the night. Like most of their waking hours are at night. And I feel like they really just try and juggle the amount of daytime that they get to carry out all their duties. Or maybe it's like juggling sleep so that they can stay up all night and still maybe they have like a night job and a day job or something. I'm seeing they're like really trying to juggle everything, or they have like a day job and then a side job that they do at night. And it might be kind of causing them overwhelm right now. This might be somebody who you might have had some kind of disappointment with in the past, like either you disappointed them or they disappointed you. Or maybe the relationship just went wrong in a little way. But with the 8th house here, some of you guys might already have quite a deep connection with this person already. Some of you guys might already be married to this person, I'm seeing, and you're just watching this reading anyway. So in which case, congratulations. It seems like you guys are good together. But yeah, I feel like this person does have intense emotions, and I feel like if you do know them already, which I feel like a lot of you do, I feel like you might kind of inflame each other's emotions a little bit. Like being together might be very intense sometimes. In a good way, I feel like, but also sometimes it might be a little bit high pressure. It might get a little bit hot sometimes, the relationship, like a little bit too much. Maybe like too hot to even go close to this person. I feel like they might be quite fiery, I'm feeling. No matter what sign they are, I just feel like they have this fire in their soul, which probably comes from a lot of pain and challenging times. And yeah, there might be certain times where they just kind of avoid people because they're trying to focus on themselves and their own transformation process. Or maybe they'll just be awake at really weird times. But they're very wise, they're very clever, they're very analytical, they're very rational, this person. They think things through, they're very sensible. And yeah, I do feel like they have this like clean, put together aura about them. The way they dress is very nice, it like really suits them. They might have like quite a unique style, I'm seeing. They might have a different style from other people. and kind of stand out, but I feel like it's very, like they might wear muted colours, but somehow they kind of stand out, if you know what I mean, because they have very lovely individual pieces. The way they put things together is very nice. So if they were wearing, like say if this person was wearing very bright colours, they might wear very similar bright colours, say like a range of bright blues all together, is what I'm imagining, or like different shades of red. But I feel like the way they put things together is like muted, do you know what I mean? But like they're not muted pieces, or they wear muted pieces but the effect is very exciting. That's quite specific, but I do feel like this person stands out. I feel like they have a bright aura. I feel like they have bright eyes. Very wise eyes. Very knowledgeable, very deep eyes. I feel like you feel a very deep connection. If you haven't met this person yet, then I feel like they might be a while if you haven't met them yet. But I feel like for a lot of you, this is someone you've been with for a while. And I feel like this person's been patient with you, or you've been patient with them. And maybe you do have shared resources already. But I do feel like this person's they've transformed a lot, and I feel like they are transformational. So if they haven't come in yet, they're definitely going to transform your life through their wisdom and their organization. Like they'll help you organize your life. They'll really take care of you, I feel like. They'll help you stay on top of things in your life. They'll be very patient with you, very understanding, very compassionate, very caring. They'll be very willing to show their emotions with you very honestly, very openly. But yeah, they will be busy a lot of the time, so you might be waiting for them. Maybe quite a lot. It might be very difficult for them to spend time with you sometimes. Like they might just be really trying to juggle their time. So maybe it will cause you disappointment how little you can see each other. But this feels like a very committed, loyal, trustworthy, honest, reliable person. I feel like this is someone you can really, really rely on to be with you forever and never let you down kind of thing. They're honestly a really great person. I feel like you're going to learn so much from them and you're just going to feel so connected. Really, really connected and really in sync with each other's emotions. If you're not already together, which I feel like for a lot of you probably are, but you might be on a break with this person potentially. And maybe the relationship's going through a transformation at present. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I don't want to talk for too long. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the red gummy sweet. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages and you have get prepared. So I feel like this is coming quite soon for you guys. Let people be who they are without trying to change them. Has some good reasons for the things they do. From the astrology reading cards, you have the 6th house, the work, health, and duty area of your life. I'm feeling for some of you guys, you might meet this person at work, or through work maybe, or through maybe going to the gym, or health, or something like that. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have Mercury, the mind. From the Divine Animals Oracle, you have Deer, power. And from the Elemental Oracle, you have East, beginnings. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is maybe somebody new who you haven't even met yet, and I feel like you might be meeting them soon. And then for others of you guys, I feel like maybe this is a relationship that you're in that's either new or it feels new still. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Moon. The Six of Swords, Science. And the Ace of Swords. From the Tower of the Divine, you have the Tower. The Eight of Wands. And the Ace of Coins. Wow, so you have two aces, so I do feel like for a lot of you guys, this is somebody new who's coming in with Get Prepared, and I feel like they're coming really soon for you guys. If it's somebody new, and if it is like a new relationship you're in, I feel like this could develop very quickly. But I also feel like this person might just have like a sense of freshness, or maybe the relationship is old, but it still has the sense of newness, exciting potential still. Maybe with some of you guys, it's somebody you broke up with in the past with the Six of Swords here and then the Ace of Swords. It could be like you're now communicating with them again or trying again. I know that's like every possible relationship, but for the most of you, I feel like it's somebody new. But whichever way around it is, like even if you've been with this person for 10, 15 years, there's just this fresh energy. And it might not have always been like that. Maybe. With the Tower, it feels very... Yeah, it feels like this person's exciting and kind of a sense of anything could happen with them. Like they're quite a surprising person. They might like to surprise you. Or you might have met them by surprise. Or you might meet them by surprise. But I feel like this is someone they're very intelligent. They have a very clear, sharp mind. They're very, very hardworking and determined. But at the same time, they're quite shy, like they're powerful, but there's this like shy, sweet humility about them. Like they're very gentle. They're gentle and emotional and sweet and caring and intuitive. But then they also have this like quick fieriness to them. I feel like a sense of adrenaline with this person. They might be an adrenaline seeker, but be quite quiet in other ways, I'm feeling. Or they might have like a very high power career, but then be very chill or something like that. But yeah, I definitely feel like in some ways they're really powerful, and in other ways they're really humble, really modest, really quiet and down to earth. But they might be kind of larger than life in other ways. This might be somebody who's very good at starting new things and very good at... Yeah, I feel like someone who might have started quite a few different businesses over the course of their life. They might have... Yeah, they might have had a lot of different ideas for things to do, even if they haven't acted on them all. Because I do feel like this person has a lot of different things that they like to do. They're a very, like, rich, varied person with a lot of different interests. They really love learning about different things and doing different things. I feel like they have a lot of really useful talents. Like, they're probably really good with gardening, really good with cooking, really good at just like keeping on top of like having a clean house and taking care of their health, taking care of their body. They're probably in really good shape. I'm seeing like really physically strong. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing a really strong body, and I feel like particularly their upper body is very, very strong. They might like to do yoga. They might be really into gardening, and they might be into, yeah, like I said, more adrenaline-seeking things, like racing or gambling, or even something like that. They're like a risk taker, but I feel like quite sensible with their risks at the same time. So like if this person gambled, they'd gamble with a really small amount and try and grow it, like $1, say. and they'd only stick with that $1. And if they lost it, they lost it. But I do feel like they're quite sensible, despite their risky nature. For signs, it really doesn't matter, but I'm seeing Pisces, I'm seeing Virgo, Gemini, and is there anyone else? Not really, to be honest. I feel like those are the only 3 signs coming through, but it doesn't really matter. I just feel like this is somebody who's very intuitive, and they have this really interesting balance between dominant and passive, I feel like. But they're very good at starting new things. They have this fresh, youthful energy about them. They have a lot of potential in life. They're very, very, very smart. I feel like their ideas are very eye-opening. And also they might be really good at growing money, this person. They might just be good at investing and saving and making good decisions. This person might move really fast or speak really fast. And I feel like they're very romantic, and I do feel like this is the sort of person who likes to surprise people. And they might like to surprise people with gifts. I'm seeing like physical things or holidays. Like they might like to take you on surprise trips away, fly you out abroad, out of nowhere. Like they'll just randomly... I feel like if you're kind of down and getting over a hard time, this is the sort of person that would just text you like, when you get home, pack your bags because we're going abroad this weekend. That kind of thing. They're very spontaneous. They like to have fun. And yeah, they do stick to their responsibilities, and they're very in control, and they're very powerful. And they're very strong. But they're always looking out for what new to conquer, new opportunities. So they really like traveling to different places, I'm seeing. Because for one thing, it expands their mind. And for another thing, it just lets them have a broader like range to fly in, to move in. This person kind of gets restless, I feel like, if they're stuck in the same physical place for too long, but at the same time, they're a very committed, responsible person. I'm feeling Sagittarius now because of the travel thing. But it's like they're very trustworthy and honest, I'm seeing. And like they're a good partner for you because of that. They are trustworthy and honest. They will always tell you the truth, and you can rely on them. They do like to commit to things, but at the same time, they're very fun, very exciting. They might change their appearance a lot. They might just change everything in their life a lot. And they're a very good person. Like the channeled messages said, they do things for good reasons, and they let everyone else be who they are, because I feel like they're very in tune emotionally. And they're very intelligent, so they can kind of understand why other people do the things that they do. Even if I feel like other people have been mean to them or wronged them, I feel like this person's very good at just like setting a new course and finding something new and moving on quickly. This person's good with changing their beliefs if they need to. Like if information comes out that proves what this person thought before was wrong, they really don't mind changing. They actually really like that. They're like, oh, I never knew that before. Oh my God, that makes so much sense. And that makes them really happy. And I feel like not only that, but they'll actually make the changes to their life based on this new information. They're good at implementing information, especially if they do have a business. I feel like they're really good at like doing research and seeing what's going on elsewhere. And then if they find that there's something else that they never considered or never learnt before, they're very good at quickly changing what they're doing to make it work better. But yeah, I feel like this is someone who's changed a lot, and you might have known them for a long time, but they just feel so different now. Like maybe you guys broke up in the past, maybe you guys have some baggage that you're still carrying as a couple. But it really feels like this person's kind of awakened and enlightened themselves and changed. And yeah, it's like you might have had a relationship before that was built on unsolid, faulty foundations, and it might have come crumbling down. But it feels like this person wants to rebuild it quickly, if that's the case. But yeah, I do feel like for you guys, this is going to be quick. And I'm even talking quicker than I usually talk. For this one, it has like an adrenaline rush. So I feel like either you and this person are getting married soon, or they're going to ask you soon. You're going to meet them soon. Or I feel like it's just going to get really exciting and develop really quickly into eventually marriage. But yeah, I do feel like the actual like proposal, the proposal feels like it's coming soon for you guys, is what I'm feeling. I want to say within a few months. But for some of you guys, it could be within days. Like, this is very shocking, out the blue, sudden, exciting energy is what I keep feeling. So yeah, for some of you guys, it's really, really soon. Like if you are in a commitment with someone and this sounds like them, Spirit's telling you get prepared. So I really hope you want to marry this person, if that's you. But yeah, really great reading, guys. I don't want to go on for too much longer, but I hope you enjoyed that. And if it is this soon for you guys, then I'm going to congratulate you prematurely and say congratulations. I really hope you say yes. Or if it's you asking, then yeah, you might be asking soon. Maybe this reading will like spur you on to ask, I don't know. But yeah, congratulations if that's you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I have some other readings to like try and figure out the one who's right for you, so I'll link them in the description box or something. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the Purple Suite. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have a channeled message, and your one is long today. You have, we are very good together. I'm sorry it took a long time for me to see that. Predicting the future is very hard sometimes. We can't know what will happen. There is every chance. Where would you like for this to go? We are very much well suited. We have potential. What can we do with it? I want to see what happens. Will you give me a chance, please? So yeah, it feels like your person wanted to talk directly to you in a way that the other groups didn't. So I do feel like for some of you guys, this is someone you're with already, and you might have been with them for a really long time, and maybe they haven't been taking it that serious. And yeah, it feels like this person maybe is getting to the stage where they finally are thinking about marriage with you, is what I'm feeling. That's not for everyone, of course, but you'll know if that is for you. From the astrology reading cards, you have Pisces. This energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate and forgiving. It confuses and softens resolve. So of course, your person could be a Pisces or have Pisces somewhere in their chart, but it never matters about the sign, it's more about the energy. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have 7th house partners. Yeah, again, I'm feeling like for some of you guys, this is your current partner. I'm feeling that strongly. And then you have Grand Trine, blessings. From the Divine Animals Oracle, you have Chameleon, change. And completion, west. adjust. You guys have got some extra cards today. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Ten of Wands, Oppression. The Magician. The Nine of Cups, Happiness. And then from the Tower of the Divine, you have the Four of Swords. The Page of Wands. And the Knight of Wands. Interesting. I feel like your person might be a bit of a chameleon. Like they might be able to really adapt to different situations, different circumstances, different people. And maybe they can even kind of change their... I feel like they can change their appearance, they can change their look from day to day. Or just depending on the kind of outfit and style they choose, they could look very different. Like they might like different styles of clothing. Maybe sometimes they dress really casual, sometimes they like to dress up a lot. And they might just look a completely different person. I feel like... But yeah, I feel like this person's very good at... They're very good at like finishing up with things, completing projects, moving on from things. And it does feel like this person's very good at committing to seeing projects through to the end, to never giving up on anything. They're really, really determined. And yet it does feel like they can kind of cope with any situation, like anywhere you put this person, they'll be fine. Any of your friends you introduce to this person, they'll be able to talk to them. They might not like them, but your friends will probably like this person, if you know what I mean. This person's very charming. They work very hard, I'm seeing. But I feel like they might do something they're very interested in or very passionate about. Or they might be starting to do something they're very interested and passionate about. This person might be following their dreams currently. And it might feel like they're being blessed by the universe to do that, if this is your partner and you know them already. If not, I feel like this person will come into your life as if by magic. It will feel like a blessed opportunity, like it's just a gift from the universe. Like the universe is just saying, ta-da, here's everything you've been asking for, my love. Enjoy. I know you've been working hard. I know you've been tired. This person might be quite... They might be quite troubled, I'm seeing. But I feel like they're really trying to overcome that with a lot of force. And I feel like they're doing really well to kind of put it to bed, put an end to anything from the past. And that might be why if you have been in a relationship with them for a long time, I feel like they might have just not been in a very good place. And maybe now they're in a better place. For some of you, this person is currently not in a good place. I'm seeing, for some of you, this person's really tired at the moment. Or in general, they might just be somebody who suffers with fatigue a lot. They might just really like to sleep. But it feels like they have a lot of energy and they have just this life force, this really fullness of their energy I'm seeing. Like when they walk into a room, I feel like the whole room lights up. They really have this magic about them, this person. It feels like they can do whatever they want. They might just seem really lucky to you with everything. Maybe they just seem like everything just falls into their lap, but I do feel like they put in a lot of energy to creating that. And it might not always be hard work, it might be more... Well, no, I do feel like they do put in a lot of hard work, but it's just that I feel like the way they do their work is very enjoyable for them. So even if it is hard work, they kind of breeze through it, which is why they appear lucky and blessed and like they're not really having to try in life. It feels like they're very energized in general, but I feel like if this is your partner, they might be speeding forwards towards a goal right now in their life. But I also feel like in general, this is somebody just very fiery. We have a lot of fire cards here. They could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I'm seeing. And I feel like they're quite, even though they're able to fit into every situation and blend in, they kind of stand out from the crowd. I'm seeing. Because they're very attractive. Like, they blend in, but they're just so attractive that they stand out, I think. Or because their energy's so magnetic that they stand out. I feel like they might really try and blend in and they can't, this person. I feel like they're really, really attractive, this person. They're really somebody who catches a lot of attention. And maybe partly because of what they do. For some of you guys, this person could be mildly famous or something. Or maybe they are famous. Or maybe they're very successful. And maybe that attracts attention from people. I'm seeing this person might like to travel. They might like to dance. They're very good at just like trusting and having faith and going for things. I don't feel like this person thinks too hard before they do things. It's like they manifest more than thinking. I'm seeing this person kind of tries to make their life go in the way they want it by keeping their thoughts focused on what they want and doing the work, is what I'm seeing. They might have a job that's physically demanding, or maybe they do something like building. Yeah, they're very charming, is what I'm feeling. Kind of a troubled soul. They might be like the typical comedian where they're really happy on the outside and always making everyone else laugh, but they're kind of not happy when they're alone. But I feel like they are very blessed anyway. And they're kind of the ideal partner. I'm seeing Libra kind of energy. Like somebody who can kind of balance you or balance whoever they're with. I think that's why they're so good with so many different people. Because they're good at reading situations, I feel like. Intuitively kind of reading situations and seeing what kind of person a person is in order to make a good impression. And then they can kind of see what's missing in that person or in the interaction and kind of add it to make everything better, to make everything more fun. They do make things fun, this person. They're very fun. They like going out. They might be quite extroverted, but not necessarily, because I feel like they do have times where they just want to be alone and like sleep, not even see anyone, just stay in their bed. But then I feel like when they do go out and go for it, they are the life of the party and they'll make everyone laugh. And they'll probably be the person who encourages other people to get involved and go out and do things. They might be really good at party planning. Or just, like the life of the party I'm seeing. If you had a party, you would want this person there. For some of you, this person's been in your life for a long time, not as a partner. And they want you to give them a chance. So maybe it's your friend, and maybe because they've got this like chameleon energy, and because they're so attractive, and they are the life of the party, and they are funny, and they do have this inner torment. If they are your friend, I wonder if you kind of think that they're a player, maybe? Because they do have the magician energy, so I'm seeing they're very good at charming, and they're very good at getting what they want. But I don't really feel manipulation coming from this person. It's very innocent. It's just like they think about what they want and then they get it. And they just happen to be very attractive and charming and funny. But I feel like they're
they're actually very caring and sweet and emotional and intuitive and caring. I feel like they strongly have Pisces somewhere in their chart. But like I said, they don't have to at all. But when you meet this person, if you haven't yet, you're going to feel blessed to meet them. You're going to feel lucky. It's going to feel like a celebration. The relationship might move quickly. You guys might get physical quickly. Or I'm just seeing that the physical intimacy will be very fiery and passionate. Really, really, really exciting. I'm seeing. And yeah, I feel like this person's just going to make you happy. You'll be happier together, and I feel like you'll have a lot of fun together. This card's even called happiness. They're going to feel really fresh and new for you if you haven't met them yet. But if they are your partner, I feel like you guys have been committed for a long time. And I do feel like this person's trying to take action to make things more, I feel like more fair, because it feels like you might have been taking on too much. Unless you resonate with saying this message more than receiving it. But yeah, it feels like maybe somebody in the relationship was kind of giving too much. And maybe the other one didn't seem serious at first. But it does feel like this will be a very serious, long-term relationship that lasts. That both parties are very committed to. That both parties are willing to see through to the end and never ever give up on. So a really great reading. I hope you enjoyed that group 3. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you did. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the green gummy sweet. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages. And you have friends. So this person could already be your friend, or you could just be, like once you get married, you could end up being best friends. Can create reasons for others to be happy. And finds good in anything. They're very optimistic, I feel like, and very cheerful and good at cheering other people up. On the astrology reading cards, you have Virgo. The energy around you is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking air. This is the 3rd reading Virgo's come up in now. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have Black Moon Lilith, mystery. From the Divine Animals oracle, you have Shark, purpose. And bushfires, fury. Then from the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the 4 of Pentacles, power. The Lovers. And the Chariot. From the Tower of the Divine, you have the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords. It's a lot of swords, so there could be an air sign, but I just feel like this person thinks a lot. And they could have anxiety, they could have insomnia, they could be kind of recovering from some problems in the past right now. They could be a friend of yours who's... Yeah, a friend of yours who are kind of going through a difficult time right now. I can't speak today. A friend who might have been struggling for a while, maybe, with their mental health. And maybe like they've just been putting out fires in their life. So maybe they haven't been able to have like a relationship with you for some of you I'm seeing. But I'm seeing for some of you guys, you might already be in a relationship, or maybe you already have feelings for each other. Regardless, this person, I feel like they do have a lot of anger. And I feel like their anger kind of forms their sense of purpose. is kind of to get out of the bad situations they've been in. I feel like that's their purpose. They're very, very determined to do that. And in general, very determined. With this Virgo energy, they could be a Virgo. Obviously, it doesn't really matter about the sign, but I'm feeling that this is someone very... I feel like they're generous, they're good at helping other people and being there for other people and like doing whatever is needed in the situation without complaining. They pay attention to details. I feel like they enjoy their work, but they might get quite stressed about it, or maybe it's a stressful job that they do. This relationship, it might be somebody who's not from the same background as you. Maybe you guys have different cultural identities, maybe you're from different countries, maybe you look very different. Maybe you're just raised very differently to each other. But it feels like when you come together, it kind of makes sense. And I feel like you guys will be very supportive of each other if you haven't met yet and if you're not already friends. And I feel like in general, this person's very good at supporting others. They don't like being the centre of attention. I'm seeing, and I do feel like they might have some social anxiety or something. This person might like to stay at home more than going out, but I do feel like they might have to get over that quite a lot to go out there and get what they want, because they are very driven and they do have a strong sense of purpose. This Nine of Swords has very High Priestess-y energy for me. So I do feel like this person might be quite tuned in. And with mystery here as well, they might be quite a mysterious person. They might be very wise. They might seem like they've got some dark secrets, I'm seeing, that they're carrying with them that really stress them out. Not necessarily like anything they've done wrong, but I just feel like they might have a lot of trauma which still plays on their mind and they might not tell anyone about it. I'm seeing this person just deals with it on their own and it makes them feel really small. But it seems like they're really trying to leave that behind, or they will be when you meet them, I'm seeing. I do feel like if you haven't met this person yet, you might be friends first for a while. So it might take a while for this to manifest. And yeah, I also feel like this person's very slow and careful about everything, because they might have some trust issues, I'm seeing, from everything they've been through. And yeah, like anger issues, I'm seeing like they'll have this... You'll be able to see the fire behind their eyes, and I feel like in general they're quite fiery and motivated and determined. They might be quite sharp, maybe with their words, maybe they're very blunt, maybe they can be not exactly rude, but I feel like they can hurt your feelings. But maybe it's not really rude, maybe it's just kind of their opinion, but it might offend people, I'm seeing. But they might be quite an unusual person with mystery, Black Moon, Lilith. They might be quite dreamy. And yeah, I do feel like this person's quite up in their head with all this air energy being here. They might seem slightly focused elsewhere sometimes, but I feel like mostly they focus on their future and try to think about how to get there faster and what else they can do to get there faster. Or they think about their past and think about how can I get away from my past faster. So they're honestly quite a consistent person. I feel like, yeah, they're very reliable and trustworthy and good. Like they're a very good, humble, sweet, kind, caring, supportive person, and they're very optimistic and good at cheering others up. But I just feel like their emotions are like brewing under the surface a lot of the time. Like they might avoid you, and when you, like if you did see them at the time when they wanted to be alone, I think you would see that they're pissed off. and that they just want to be alone. They might be a Cancer, Gemini. I'm feeling Gemini strongly. Virgo keeps coming through for every reading. And then, yeah, air signs, but it doesn't matter about the signs. I'm seeing that you and this person will share a lot of the same ideas and plans for life. I feel like you'll have the same direction that you want to go. And yeah, they're very good at sticking with things, holding on to things. This is not somebody who wants to let go of anything, except their own painful past. And their baggage, I'm feeling like they do have a lot of baggage, this person, which might be why you guys stay friends for quite a while before. Or maybe why you are friends again now. I feel like the intimacy will be really sweet. I feel like this person will really like to hug you. Just like hug you for ages, I'm seeing. I feel like you're very comforting for them sometimes, with the Four of Pentacles here. They really want that comfort of home, I'm seeing, because I don't feel like their past has been very comforting or very comfortable. It's like they're trying to get away from their past. It feels like things are getting better for this person though, or maybe when you guys get together, I'm seeing things will get better for this person. Like maybe you're really helping this person if you are friends already. Maybe you're really helping this person to find more of a sense of purpose. I feel like this is somebody who kind of gets on with their work to help them with their emotions. They might work alone, or they would like to work alone, I feel. And yeah, they might work doing something that involves travel. Driving, traveling, moving from place to place. Like they could work doing something outdoors with different places, for example, like, yeah, like, I don't know, something like testing different soils in different places or something along those lines where you have to keep going from place to place. Or like an engineer where you have to go to different people's houses and install the cable or whatever. But yeah, I feel like they really throw themselves into their work and take a lot of pride in it, and it helps them. It really helps them to overcome. I feel like this is someone who's really soft and gentle inside, but they can put on a really tough, I feel like quite sharp exterior, it's quite a don't fuck with me exterior, to be honest with you. I feel like a lot of people are kind of afraid to get to know this person. Or maybe they don't get a chance because this person's really focused on work, and I feel like they do keep themselves to themselves. They might keep themselves at home a lot of the time. And yeah, they might have this intensity about them that shows the pain that they've been through and maybe makes it seem like they do have some dark secrets and some fiery anger brewing under the surface quite a lot of the time. But it does feel like they're very sweet, very caring, very gentle, and it's just like they're trying to overcome a lot at the moment. So they've got this fuel of anger and pain that it's helping them right now. So yeah, they might not be able to cope with romance right now, this person. But I do feel like you guys understand each other, or you will when you meet this person. And I do see you guys having children together. Potentially 2 children. Potentially a lot more. I'm seeing, and I feel like you guys will like to have pets together. This person might already have pets. They might really, really love animals. But I do feel like they're quite an introvert. Actually very, very introverted. Yeah, and they might have to put on an image sometimes that's not really them, but just to get the job done. And then I feel like they come home. They might kind of come home and take their image off and then deal with their pain silently by themselves, but not really seem like this when they're with other people. But I do feel like you might be somebody they can actually be themselves with once they let you get to know them. very, very slowly and quietly, I'm seeing. But yeah, I do feel like this is someone you have to be patient with, because I do feel like they move slowly, they're cautious, they've been through a lot of pain, and they're healing from it right now. They might be going through some quite severe mental health problems right now for some of you, but it does feel like they're very determined on healing. They might be having some therapy currently. And yeah, they've got this fieriness, but also this sweet emotional side, which I feel like you'll find very charming and sweet, and their cuddles will be very long and comforting. So yeah, you might find that it takes a while to meet them because they like to be alone and like to work. But you might find that it's somebody who's already your friend, a very sweet, optimistic friend who's been through a lot of pain. So I really hope you enjoyed that, and I hope that resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye. This reading is for you if you chose the yellow suite. Let's see what cards you have. First of all, you have some channeled messages. Find reasons to be happy when it's sad. Trustworthy. And really good at writing. Your person might work in something to do with the written word, potentially, or they might just enjoy that. From the astrology reading cards, you have Jupiter, your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. From the Black Moon astrology cards, you have lunar eclipse, change. From the Divine Animals Oracle, you have Hare, cycles. From the Elemental Oracle, you have North, expansion. From the Sun and Moon Tarot, you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Universe, which is the world. And the Princess of Cups. Then from the Tower of the Divine, you have the Eight of Cups. The Nine of Cups. And the Star. Wow. Well, yeah, with North being here and Jupiter and then the Nine of Cups and the Star and the Universe, I really feel like this is like your dream person. Whether or not you've met them yet, I really feel like they're just everything you could ever wish for and more. They're like your fantasy come true. And it really feels like you're destined, is very destined, this connection. Like you and this person, if you haven't found each other yet, you'll find each other at the perfect time. It will feel very fated. You might find each other after a time of sadness and loss and leaving everything behind and walking away and going in search of what's missing. Going in search of something new, and then I feel like you'll just find each other and click instantly. That's if you don't already know each other. I feel like some of you guys know them already. Yeah, it will feel like you were destined to meet at that time, in that place, at that exact moment in time, and like everything up to your life at that point has led up to this moment kind of thing. This person could have very, very long hair, or they could have soft, wavy or curly hair. I feel like it would be quite beautiful anyway. And they're very earthy, they're very grounded, they're very sweet. They're very in touch with the earth, I feel. In touch with the rhythm of life. The cycles, the changes, the natural ups and downs, and it feels like they know when to take a leap and when to stop. And it might feel like they're really confident, really lucky, really blessed, but I feel like there's a lot more kind of knowledge that goes into their decision making and their timing than other people see. And it kind of feels like they can feel like the rhythms of the earth and the rhythms of nature and the stars. They might be very much into astrology and spirituality, I'm seeing. They might trust astrology to guide their decisions. They might trust moon cycles to guide their decisions. I'm feeling a lot of fertility, like this person's very fertile. They look fertile. If you've had sex with them, it's very incredible. And yeah, it feels like they're very, very in tune with their own body and the world. Their body is like connected to the world, if that makes sense. They're an earthy, grounded, stable kind of influence. And I feel very, very, very sensual. Like extremely sensual, which is why I feel like the sex will be so good. Like you guys, everyone knows the saying about rabbits. I feel like you have to take a leap with this person. Maybe when they ask you to marry them, or maybe when you meet them, or maybe one or both of you will have to leave. Like maybe you'll meet and then you'll have to leave together and just like make a decision about leaving or make a decision about getting married. But I'm just saying you guys will be really happy together and it'll be an easy decision. Like you won't want to leave this person's side once you meet them. They'll feel like everything you've been praying for. Your dream come true. Your prayers have been answered. And yeah, I feel like they're extremely beautiful. They might be... Signs are not important, but they could be an earth sign, I'm feeling very strongly, or they could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or Sagittarius. I'm seeing, or their sign could be your North Node. And I feel like their moon energy could be very heavy, so one of these signs could be their moon and not their sun, I'm seeing, if you know their chart. But like I said, it doesn't matter. This person's very optimistic with Jupiter and finds reasons to be happy when it's sad. They do believe in themselves and they do have a lot of confidence. But like I said, they do know when to stop, they know when to be still, they know when it's not time for them. They know when it's not their season. Which is why I feel like when you do meet this person, when you do see this person, it kind of will be their season. It will be them at their most beautiful, their most radiant. And maybe they haven't been like this up until the point where you meet them. They might have been on a very solitary journey of self-discovery, of feeling quite sad and down. But I feel like by the time you meet them, they'll be very optimistic and positive and hopeful and in a very bright, enlightened place, I feel. This is somebody very enlightened through experience, through wisdom, through knowledge, through attunement. And yeah, I'm feeling like this person sings or they dance or they're very connected to music in some way, like they might play an instrument very well. Or even they could work as like a music tuner, like an instrument tuner, a piano tuner or something really, really, I feel like detail oriented but musical is what I'm feeling like. Creativity and detail is what I'm feeling for this person. Like they've got that expansive Jupiter energy combined with this groundedness. Which is why I feel like they're so good at taking risks at the right moment with the right things and actually having it pay off. They probably seem like the most lucky person you've ever met. But I do feel like they've left a lot of bad things behind and kind of come into their season, come into their point where they're the best, like the best self that they could be. Maybe they write music with really good at writing and then we have the musical notes up there. And the world dancer is always dancing. With the Princess of Cups as well, I do feel this is someone very creative. It's someone very sweet. And I feel like they'll be very romantic with you. I feel like they'll give you a lot of gifts. And not just material gifts, but I feel like the gift of wonderful experiences. Eye-opening experiences, maybe traveling. Or maybe it's like sexual experiences that you've never had before. Maybe this person does things in a way that just feels better than anyone else ever did it. Because I feel like they are tuned into you, or they will be, as much as they're tuned into everything else, which is why you can trust them. And just in general, I feel like this person's trustworthy, and it comes from genuinely caring about other people, so they don't want to hurt anyone else's feelings, ever. Also being very spiritually pure, I feel like. And kind of asking for guidance and asking for what to do. And also from being happy with just being still and waiting for when it's time to act. So I feel like this person doesn't... I feel like they don't encounter frustrations or obstacles as much as a lot of people and as much as they used to. Because they've learned when to leave things, when to stop, when it's not for them, when it's just not time. And they kind of wait for the whispers of the universe to tell them, act right now, do it. Or not now, no, stop. I feel like they're very good at expressing themselves with words, whether it's writing or speaking. They might have a very beautiful voice, whether it's a singing voice or a speaking voice, and I do feel like they're very beautiful, visually beautiful. And just very happy to be around. Like their happiness is infectious, their laugh is infectious. They'll have you laughing non-stop, but they might have some depression. Although I feel like they're kind of getting over it. It feels like it's kind of in the past now. It might come back sometimes, they might kind of like get kind of neck deep in it. And I feel like you'll be able to cheer them up and get them out of it again. And I feel like they'll cheer you up as well. If you ever get into a down state, they'll really cheer you up. Well, this person will just cheer you up every time you see them, I think. You won't be able to be sad in this person's presence. Because they'll just find whatever it is that you need. Whatever... Yeah, like, I keep saying they can tune into you. They can just feel like whatever's amiss in you. And fill it up, I'm seeing. They know exactly what you need, what you want, when you want it. Really, really great person, guys. Very spiritually mature. I feel like they are mature in general, but they have this youthful cuteness about them. Innocence. Yeah, I'm feeling innocence. Like they have very good intentions and they see the best in everyone. They see the best in every situation. But at the same time, they're sensible. Like they won't stay in something that's wrong for them just because they can still see good in it. They're okay with leaving and knowing that there's something better out there. I feel like this person might be really focused on growing their money when you meet them. Or in general, they might have a good job, a very stable job. Or they might be an artist or somebody. They might have an unstable income, but they might be in a position where everything's starting to go good for them right now. I'm seeing. But it feels like they can slow things down for you, or they will when you meet them. Like if you're stressed, if you're anxious, I feel like they can slow the pace down for you. But then I also feel like they can give you like a kick in the butt and make you want to take a leap when it's time to do that. Like this person will know you inside and out because they really care to get to know you inside and out. They're really interested in you. And yeah, they'll really, really love you in such a sweet, pure way, I feel like. They might be religious or just spiritual, I'm seeing, but just very connected to a higher power. And I do see you guys having at least one child, I'm seeing. But for some of you guys, it could be a pet that you call the child, I'm seeing. Like, you don't want children, but you have a pet and you consider this pet your child. That's not for everyone. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave it there. This one was really, really nice. I do feel like this is your dream person. So you might already know them. Or if not, maybe... I can't really tell with this one when they're coming, but I just feel like it's going to be in divine, perfect timing. So if you're currently going through a bit of a hard time, I feel like this person will come when you're more in a good space again. But if not, then they might come really soon and pull you out of your hard time and bring you into a better space. Because they have this infectious laughter and infectious optimism that will really rub off on you, and you'll be able to see their good intentions and their innocence and their sweetness and their divinity, I want to say. So I really hope you enjoyed that. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you did. And check out the other content on my channel if you're interested. I make a lot of videos like these, so you might like some of those as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.